Be young.
We're waiting for the lift right now. I'm exhausted from this long flight, but it was well worth it just to touch down safely. Right now, we'll be going to our Airbnb. I need the biggest shot that's known to mankind. Like, do they make tequila this big? Go back, wider.
Patron's more my type. This is abroad. Perfectly tuned humidity, clear skies, moderate temperatures. I'm ready. Yep, back to an island. Alright, I'll admit, I'm a little spoiled, but it never gets old. This time it's Oahu, as in Hawaii, as in Honolulu. Perfect affirmation. I see my man Carolina Mike holding it down, setting the tone for the overall general friendliness of this place. I check into what's supposed to be an Airbnb. It had a roof, it had a bed, enough of a view. I'm rocking with it.
What's up, my mans? How you doing?
Good.
Do you sell Casamigos tequila?
To keep it a buck, truthfully,
Just Patron
the George Clooney tequila, that's the one that I got an affinity for.
and Jose.
But at this point, my preference and brand of a tequila is fading.
It's a little up there.
We're practicing social distancing.
Bless you. Bless you.
But if you like options, save yourself a couple dollars by going next door to your local 7-Eleven. Maybe you want to snack on some Korean chips? At this point, I'm pleased to have a relaxed night. Sunset just beaming into my pores on a remote island with a taste of vacation. I meet Dan, a Waikiki OG. He's been part of this island 28 years, migrating from a distant nation named Oregon.
90s. We have some humidity, but it's never gotten colder than about, I think, 58 or 59.
Wow.
In record history, it's never been colder than about 58 or 59.
This really is like a dreamland.
It's different, for sure.
I want to thank Dan for his island weather breakdown.
I'm on the search for food. Hella white people dancing. Hella white people traveling. People are moving. The city is bustling. I'm in Waikiki, baby. The heart of it all. Downtown Waikiki, it's kind of like the central hub of the island of Oahu. Tourists, lavish shopping traps, street dancers, hustling the white people for their money. Waikiki is no different than your usual American city. Word, yes. A restaurant with a line looking like the strong contender for tonight's authentic Hawaiian dinner. I love the cashier's energy.
Potato
Older guy?
salad for $16, and even chicken $12. And still I give you rice.
If the customer service is that good, it's damn near better than the food sometimes. And that food, a spicy garlic chicken and shrimp plate over white rice with macaroni salad and salad. It's raining, but the sky clears up. The morning fog burns off. It's time for me to make a move. I've got a long day ahead of me. Lots of moving around. Lots of walking. I gotta start with something hearty. And I think I found exactly what I'm looking for.
Aloha.
This place looks more like a gift
Yes,
shop than
sir.
a
Two, please.
restaurant.
Eddy.
A local eatery who claims to have the best breakfast in Hawaii and called a must-do by every travel site. Founded by the Fukunaga brothers.
What's up, man? How are you?
Not too bad.
All right, cool.
Their omelets and their waffles are supposed to be what's hitting.
First of all,
So
I saw all these omelets. What's like special here? What's the popular
Well,
omelet?
this is the most popular omelet right here, spinach, bacon, and cheese.
Okay, I was looking at that. Cool, yeah. So I want to do one of those. Spinach bacon.
so I'ma just have no diet.
Cheddar.
Bet. Sure, I'll burn it off. Imagine this, a macadamia nut waffle, whipped cream swirled on top, sprinkled with powdered sugar. Oh, and this coconut syrup, and the crispiest spinach, feta, and bacon omelet you'll ever have right here on my table. So if you ask, did it hit? 1000%. The
I wonder
people
where these take you.
are incredibly nice, willing to help,
The big mall is the Galleria,
laid back
right?
of course.
Yeah. So over there I can catch the purple line?
Yeah, just make sure you go down in the bus depot.
Go down in the bus
In the
depot.
bus depot. The bus will come right up there, jump on, and they'll take you down to Pearl Harbor.
Okay. And it's the
like a tour.
purple line.
Purple line.
And it's a tour.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate it.
I'm sure
Thank
somebody
you, man.
famous one time said something like find a lane and just go with it or something like that. So I did just that, in search of the purple line. And this should bring us to Pearl Harbor. One $25 round trip on the line that brings us furthest out the island. Good for a whole day. Somewhere out the usual tourist areas. Homes start to look more relative. Restaurants start looking more scarce. The foot traffic, far and few in between. But I'm let off at a bus stop.
It's where I believe the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor back in whatever year that was. I'm bad with history. But it's a very sacred memorial and pay tribute to those lives that were affected.
Pearl Harbor is the scene of a devastating Japanese attack in 1941, just before 8 a.m. on a Sunday morning. Hundreds of Japanese planes descended down, destroyed and damaged nearly 20 American naval vessels, including 8 battleships and over 300 airplanes. Now there's a memorial to pay respect, so why not get a little history out of it too?
Okay, so it's a nuclear missile.
Yeah.
And was it used?
Army Sergeant Ranger Summons was giving me the breakdown of what kind of missiles we was throwing blows with back in the 40s.
It's okay.
But basically, yeah, it was a standoff weapon. So before they figured out how to shoot missiles from under the ocean, that's what they had. So the Navy decided that the Air Force was too slow with the bombers, and so they had this.
More than 2,400 Americans died, and that was the start of World War II. The USS Bowfin at any given full staff moment is filled with up to 70 crew members. This ship has got the tightest quarters for congregating, sleeping, dining, reading, reflecting, working shoulder to shoulder, all in the name to protect the country from under the water. 4 16-cylinder diesel engines driving electric generators all at the same time, simultaneously to move this big ass tank. 8 torpedo bays, ready to blast the ops in a quick minute. 250 cals on the deck if you needed to. Speaking of the deck, man, what a view. Made me feel powerful on that bitch. The ship immaculate, RIP to the ones that served. I salute y'all. In any nation where I can speak the same language as the natives, I can get a real life preview of what real life Hawaii is like.
Yeah, I heard you guys.
What a luau is about.
Okay.
You know, they go to put in the pig in the ground. So you cook the pork in the ground.
Yeah, with the apple in the mouth?
No.
It's not an apple?
No, it's in the ground with fire. There you go.
Oh, that was dumb as hell. I don't even know why I said that. What about shelter though?
What's the most expensive that you deal with?
For one bedroom's like about close to $1,000. Just one bedroom.
Yeah, rent.
Instead of saying, hey,
My man's Joe over here showing me how to talk to the homie if I gotta, pick something up.
hey, Joe, where you at, bro? I should fucking call you all day, bro. Fuck, you home or not? You know what I mean?
Hawaii has a population mix of Native Hawaiians, Japanese, white people, Filipinos, Samoan, mostly speaking English and Hawaiian. But you're for sure a Native Hawaiian if you speak the pidgin, bruh. On to many highlights of any trip. Meeting some old friends. The sun is soon to set. Time is advancing. I head to Helena's, a restaurant known for having Hawaii's most authentic native cuisine. Also get to meet up with some friends, Kathy and Gil. So Kathy, originally from the brutal winters of Boston, like me, moved to Hawaii a few years back and now lives in Honolulu with her fiance Gil, a native Hawaiian. According to my man's here, he knows exactly what to order and not go wrong. Opihi? Gil was insisting on me trying that. This is the opihi. Think of like an oyster or a mussel type of creature. This is poi, eat it like a starch. Squid luau. Some poke with some soy sauce. Your usual greens, mac salad. A lot of starches. Even a pork belly and a crispy fried butterfish. Maybe pause on the opihi though. I gotta say, my favorite was the hopia. That's that coconut jello. You can't go wrong with anything coconut flavored. Me, I'm a wanderer. I wander. It's what I do. For me to be familiar with my surroundings, I have to go see and touch the land for myself. I rented a car and hit the coast. Noticing this land reminds me of what it was like visiting my family in Haiti as a kid. Except the streets and neighborhoods are almost guaranteed to be named starting with the letter K. The island of Oahu is only 44 miles long and 30 miles wide. At 31, this is what brings bliss. The easy access to an on-demand episode of sand and salt water seeping back and forth between my waterproof shoes and the Pacific. And speaking of easy access, with a simple ride up the Kalanianeole Highway, we draw closer to Coco Crater, that huge mountain with literally a crater in the middle of it.
Even on like a gray, cloudy day, it's still beautiful. Still feels like paradise. You could smell the crisp air, like the freshness. I don't know if it was because of the rain or it's air I'd want to breathe all day. You can't get this in a tank.
With the variety of terrain options featuring stair climbs, hikes, and lagoons, people are sure enough taking advantage of the basic joys nature has to offer here in Oahu. But the people, yes, the happy, relaxed, non-problematic, inviting, loving, friendly, overall just good people. Especially if you look like me, then that friendliness gets loud and clear. All right, cocktail break. You know I am on vacation. Chickens in the parking lot, golf greens in the background, an ambulance. Must be a country club. The Ville at Park Row is actually a cool little low-key neighborhood bar with a really dope happy hour. And yes, I will confirm it's on a golf course. Food vendors, farmers markets, cultural celebrations, all a part of Hawaiian DNA. A place engulfing with family life just as much as tourists engulf the island's natural resources. Imagine all your Pacific Island specialties in one place. As in Filipino, palusami from Samoa, the beef. Wow. Have you ever had Polynesian food? Or you can have yourself a sweet steamed bun from Taiwan.
Yeah.
Taiwanese, right?
Yeah.
We're in the Pacific, but it doesn't mean Hawaii can't exist bi-coastal. A Haitian flag stretched across a food truck, the relief in my heart and in my gut.
Oh, big now, big man, dapping me up, big man. Oh, hello, my cousin.
Who would have thought I could sit here and watch a clash of cultures as this year's Chinese New Year of the Rat is celebrated? Actual cousins of mine, Chef Q and his other half, Chef Fab, are owners of Tasty Creole, the one and only Haitian restaurant in Hawaii. A menu all too familiar in my memory: griot, banan, rice. My great nation of Haiti has followed me for sure. While I try some samples, hang out for a little bit, Q and Fab are making me a steak and cheese banan.
Check this out. This is a steak and cheese on banan. Ready?
Banan, a staple in many island cultures, is just a smashed, flattened, fried plantain. In its 4th year going, this food has been featured as some of the best food in Hawaii.
Do you have a set place where y'all take your truck every
Every day we set up somewhere different.
Wow.
Wherever the demand is. Here we know. Here on Wednesdays we set up here. Everybody knows us. We have our little regular crowd that comes, and then of course we attract new people. Once they have our food, they always come back.
Do the people ever ask about like Haitian culture
Oh,
or
yeah.
like?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Do y'all give them the little background too?
Yeah.
It's whatever 5 minutes, 10 minutes we get.
Yeah.
Get it all in there.
What do they ask
They
about
get a little
the most?
history with the food.
Yeah, they ask the history, they ask the food, they ask.
Once they see the flag,
culture.
they're curious.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
they know
don't-
that's not their regular flag.
Those that don't know yet.
I would say so.
We got a lot of people come by.
I would
They're
say
like, "Oh
so.
yeah, we saw you on the news.
Yeah, for sure.
Coming to check you guys out. We were impressed. The
It's like
food
a-
looks so good."
It's like Hispanic heritage, but we didn't know Haiti was all a part of like that. We had to break
we're
it down.
part of Latin
to them, like, we're part
America.
of- we love that.
And Hawaii is such a melting pot, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. You find a
Find
lot of
everything, yeah.
Filipinos.
All I've seen is a lot of Japanese.
Yeah, there's a lot of Japanese.
A lot
There's
of
a lot of
Filipinos.
Filipino. A lot of Filipino.
A lot of Puerto Ricans. There's
Puerto
over
Ricans.
100,000 population as far as the Spanish
Oh
population.
my goodness.
And now for the main course.
So what we have? What do we got?
We got jerk wings right here. We got rice and beans.
What
We got
kind of-
fried plantains?
Okay.
You call it red kidney beans.
Do you call it red? Okay, cool.
The grill right here.
Grill.
Salad right here. Pickles on top, of course.
So
Think of a spicy slaw, and boy, do I love spicy. Couldn't feel like I'm at home out west. Of course, I took a plate home with extra pickles. An island I had no immediate intention of visiting, Though somehow the universe brought me right through those gates. A scenery millions of people a year travel just to get an injection of solar penetration, holding them down until their next getaway. I imagine the next time I come back to Hawaii, yeah, a long shot from now, but that quick moment, flash away from the hustle, taking in another environment, did it all at once for me.